Slaptail Squad, assemble.
If you are listening to this, you remember the great Slaptail Nation, my nation. And who am I? I'm the Beeve Man, master of the universe, creator of all things great and small, and Lord High Commander of the great Slaptail Nation army. And also the greatest podcaster in the known world, because it's Trump's America, and I can be whatever I want to be. Also with me today, here live in the Beaver Den, with an ass so fine it'll make you want to violate the first commandments, the Padme to my Darth Vader, the evil into my Skeletor, and the Harley Quinn to my ever so sane Joker. I give you the heart-shaped hiney that is the Swan. Say hello, Swan.
Hello, Swan.
How are you doing?
I am doing... My legs are really sore today. Well, since this afternoon. But besides that, I'm doing fine.
What were you doing this afternoon? You weren't here. Why are your inner thighs sore?
I've been going up and down a lot.
Not with me.
Nope.
Who is nose breathing into the microphone? Is it Nolan? Are you on?
It's Darth Chewbacca.
The microphone's pretty far away from my nose.
Okay.
You can still breathe down onto it.
All right. Okay. Anyway, also with us today, live in the Beaver Den, you know him as Chewbacca's little nephew. We know him as what do we know him as? GD? What do we call him?
Duodenum.
Young Duodenum.
Young Duodenum.
Nolan John Cock, put that cock in your mouth of John Cock comedy. How are you doing today, Nolan? I haven't seen you in a while.
And Nolan of the Slaptail Squad. Don't forget about Nolan of the
Calm
Slaptail
down.
Squad. He is part of the
Stop
Slaptail
yelling.
Squad. I'm going to yell the whole time. Okay,
Yep,
bye.
it's been a whole 15 hours since we saw each other.
It's insane. So long. I was going through
Nolan withdrawals,
I was
the
going through-
cock withdrawals.
Yeah,
Cock withdrawals.
withdrawal. Also with us today, not live in the Beaver Den, but here remotely, digitally, literally, the recipient of the award for worst comedy special of all time, GD Fenderson. Yay!
Thank you. All right.
Yay!
Did you give yourself an award for
No,
being bad?
I earned it.
Done earned it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I earned it.
Quick update. Nolan and I made a terrible trip last night.
Oh my fucking god!
Acid?
It was so...
So I would have rather
Mushroom.
done it. I don't even know what that's like, but I would have rather done that.
Well, don't make me guess. Tell me, what kind of bad trip did y'all take?
Indiana.
Indiana.
Oh,
The worst.
shit.
One of the worst trips imaginable. Oh.
Not even like the edge of Indiana, way up and in there.
It was the edge. It was just a far edge.
The opposite edge of the edge that touches our Michigan.
Well,
Yeah.
slightly coastal, so it would have been. Yeah, it was terrible.
I mean,
right
it
on
was
the border
like,
with Illinois.
yeah, it was like almost to Illinois.
We did 3 minutes for a 2-hour drive and $20 in our pockets.
Mm-hmm.
Don't be busting on it.
The worst
'cause it
part
still,
was
you were still paid and you were hired.
no chicken wings.
Oh no!
Yeah, the
all-
food there was awful. It was all gluten-free, too.
Yeah,
Whoa.
all I wanted was chicken wings.
And gluten. You wanted gluten.
No, I didn't want gluten. Nolan wanted gluten.
I love gluten.
Yeah,
Hook me up with the gluten.
I wanted chicken wings.
We have
You know
a
what I had
gluten
instead?
store not too far from here.
Gluten only. All things
Only
gluten.
all things gluten. All gluten
It's
all the
a
time.
bakery.
Yeah, I gotta say, is it a bakery?
It's just a bakery. Yeah. No, it was rough. I had chicken dip, which I think they dumped an entire bottle of Frank's Red Hot in it. It was so much sodium. I'm surprised that I didn't gain like 15 pounds of water weight. It was rough.
Eyes are swollen shut on the way home.
It was rough.
Yeah.
It was rough.
And I had a gluten-free pizza, which if anybody out there's ever had, they're universally bad.
There's one place that makes one that's good.
I don't believe you.
Yeah. The Jasper's actually has good gluten.
Jasper's has a good one, and I don't know if they still do because I haven't had it in a really long time. But Jets was good too.
Yeah, Jess was pretty good.
Now, is this gluten-free
I thought
pizza
Jets was
crust?
cauliflower.
Was the
It is, but
gluten-free-
Yeah,
it's
it's
gluten-free.
cauliflower.
Yeah.
But it's gluten free.
I was about to ask you if it's they use cauliflower.
Yeah.
Is it cauliflower or cauliflower?
No, it's cauliflower, and that's how I say it too. GD, let's defend that up, down, and sideways.
As
Oh,
long as
yeah.
you know what the word means, it doesn't matter how you pronounce it.
Does it not, young Dwadnum?
It does. Cauliflower. Yeah, I'm on with GD.
Anyway,
When I say milk, you know what I mean.
No, it's milk.
I said milk.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
anyway, it was rough. That's all I got.
But you made it back. You survived.
Mm-hmm.
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 And you have stories to tell.
There you go. And if you were asked to do it again tomorrow, what would you say?
Hell no.
No. God, no.
Hell no. Hell no.
I
Oh
like
my God.
I like the guy that puts it on, but that's like a once every 2 months kind of thing for me.
Not even. I will never do it again.
Never mind. I'm not doing it again because I'm not.
You're like, I'm not driving.
Hey, I'm not driving. No, that was rough, man. That's a valuable lesson, though. From now on, find out where they want you to go before you say yes.
And look up the food reviews online.
Oh my God. All I wanted was chicken wings.
It took 45 minutes to get a small pizza.
Yeah. Rough. It was rough, man.
Well, they probably
And,
made it special just for you.
Oh, yeah. 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 And as we were driving down there, I'm like, you know what? It's going to be all right, because as long as there are women who are 35 years old and attractive, and that's the entire audience, I will be okay with it. And it was not that way.
There were 3 women there. 2 of them were married, and the other one was like 22.
Yeah.
That's too young for me.
Yeah.
Well, I don't understand. You mean to get your jokes? Is that what you mean? Or to have conversation?
No, he wants a chuckle bunny, and 35 is the youngest he's willing to go.
Yeah. I want an entire platoon of Chuckle Buddies.
And Chuckle Bros if they're...
Oh, God damn it.
Well,
Stop with the Chuckle Bro
you can't exclude people.
Yes, we can.
No.
I can, actually.
We
can
have
exclude
more
any
Chuckle
group we
Bros
want.
than Chuckle Bunnies. So
Yeah, well, we'll see if I next.
Those are just called fans.
Yeah, we'll see if I next.
Oh, okay. Well, what if I want Chuckle Bros?
You have to start doing stand-up
Yeah,
then.
you don't do stand-up, Swan.
Oh, fine. I guess I don't get any Chuckle Bros. Sorry, boys.
I don't see why you can't have Chuckle Bros just because you don't do
See?
comedy. I don't do comedy. No. Depending on who you ask.
You said it.
I think your comedy was funny. You did good when you were here. In your Michigan debut, or if you've been in Michigan before.
No, that was my Michigan debut.
Excellent. Excellent.
Yeah.
Yeah, I honestly don't remember parts of it because I was exhausted.
Well, you could have remembered it if you would have said okay to being me recording you, but you didn't want me to. So we could have looked back and you would have had like this weird moment.
Yeah.
You know he was in a public place. You can just record him.
No, I asked it. No, you can't record.
No,
Nolan, you
not.
just can't do things without people's consent. And I asked him, did he want me to record? And he said, no, don't worry about it. So therefore, I did not
say that, and I don't know why I did that, because I make copies of everything. I think my thing is I have tripods, and I like everything like tripoddy. And
I'm pretty tripoddy. I'm pretty steady.
Oh.
I'm good. I'm
You
good
should
at
see your
recording.
cock.
Yeah, my cock. It's pretty steady. It's straight.
Mm.
No curves.
I hate
I don't know.
that. I hate a
hate
curved
that?
penis in porn.
You do?
So annoying.
Does your dick not have a curve?
No. What, yours does? Oh my God.
Yeah.
Do you have Peyronie's disease?
Which
If
way
it's-
does it curve?
Like-
Up, down, side, to the left,
you mean
right?
Like that.
Like what?
Like that.
Like up? Like up?
It should just go out like this.
it looks
bro.
like a banana.
It should go like this.
He's got, oh God, Nolan John cock, banana cock.
Yours is like this?
It doesn't point straight up. No, there's a slight curve.
Like
in it.
that? Oh, that's not right, dude.
You better get that
Get
checked.
that checked. You got some scar tissue in there.
Oh, you could have extra inches, dude.
How hard you been pounding that puppy there?
I mean, I'm 31, so consistently pretty well.
And I mean,
Okay.
you might have to start wearing a splint.
Yeah.
Straighten that puppy out.
I'm good.
Yeah, I mean, if it keeps doing this, when you go to jam it in, you're just going to do that, and that's not going to be
That's
great.
gonna break it.
The curve
break it.
has not gotten bigger throughout my life. It's always been there.
Mm.
Good to know.
We can stop talking about my dick.
Well, for the visual people, imagine, if you will, an
We're gonna be-
angle.
that sounds like the introduction to Twilight
Right?
Zone.
We're talking
Imagine-
about you guys are
Apparently,
talking about my fucking
apparently
dick.
Nolan is like, he's like, no, this is bringing up his prank. He's like, those people made fun of my dick.
The only negative comment I've ever gotten was it was too pointy, and that's what you get for fucking lesbians.
Sharp fellas. It's pointy.
Like, do you not understand that it's made to penetrate? It needs to have a bit of a point to it.
Hold on.
You're taking your hold deeper, dude.
So you've got a...
It's pointy.
I've got a pointy fucking curvy dick.
pointy.
Maybe he's a duck. He's secretly a duck.
Yeah, he's waiting to find his...
I like to fuck
Pointy,
labyrinths.
pointy.
Could you describe what you mean by pointy?
I don't know. I asked her what she meant, and she's like, it was just pointy. Like, what the fuck do you mean? You fuck Lego men?
Okay, but most of us have like a rounded...
Yeah, it's rounded.
Okay.
But it comes to like a...
But it's coming like...
a sharp, like a
comes to like an
triangle at the
arrowhead?
top.
Look, comparing my dick to the dicks I see in porn, other than the dicks in porn are bigger because that's what they go for, they look relatively similar.
So maybe she's just never seen a dick before.
Like I said, she was a lesbian.
Okay, so I'm imagining this. I think I told Swan this like 2 years ago. I was watching porn, and this chick was like super hot and like really an excellent actress.
Mm-hmm.
Sure, great acting skills.
But I couldn't pay attention because there was a dude, and the dude that she was with two guys. One of the dudes she was banging, the tip of his penis, he had like this big girthy penis, but the end of it was pointing like the end of an acorn. It literally looked like there's an acorn sticking on the end of his penis. And I couldn't pay attention to the hot chick because I was like, what is wrong with acorn pud over here?
Yeah, weird dicks will take you out of the moment.
Yeah, it is unfortunate.
How pointy is your dick, Swan?
It's beautiful. It's like the perfect size, girth, and roundness.
Well, yeah, you bought it at a store.
Exactly. It's perfect.
Pointedness.
Perfect. Yeah. GD, you want to weigh in on that? Let's compare dicks, apparently.
Stand up and whip it out.
Take a right angle.
Oh, pointy birds, oh, pointy, pointy. Anoint my head, anointy, nointy. There's a poem by John Lillison. When you said pointy, pointy,
to dicks for sure.
Yeah, when you said pointy, I just thought of that poem. Pointy, pointy.
I guess that's better than thinking about cock. That's what he was talking about.
There's a frog on your dick.
Cool. Yeah. Cool. Anyway, moving on.
Since GD doesn't want to tell us about his, I guess.
I think we spent enough time on mine last time, didn't I?
Yeah, I probably did.
I do want to throw out some advice.
Sure.
Okay.
To new comedians out there.
Right material?
Well, we've been saying that forever. Right material. But the other thing is, if you are going to make your comedy all about being a misogynistic comedian, don't expect to get on my shows. That's all I have to say.
Yeah.
Because you know what? I don't think you're going to be appealing to too many crowds, except for, I don't know.
There's like you?
Overly
those ones
aggressive
were like you.
Bros?
Yeah. Don't ask to be on my shows. Fair advice.
Okay.
And yeah, write. Do some writing. It's a good idea.
I mean, if the premise of your entire stand-up set is women bad, good luck.
And you wonder why you can't get laid or have a relationship.
What if
Just saying.
What if it's not women bad? It's woman bad, like one particular woman bad.
Oh no, that's great. I love that shit.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
Because explain why your marriage fell apart. I love that kind of stuff.
Yeah. Or you talk about your ex-wife, talk about your current wife. Like I do jokes about Swan all the time.
Yeah, you can have a situation. You can't lump everybody into the category that women are stupid and women are dumb and women are bitches and gold diggers or whatever the hell. I don't know where you're going with this. Don't
make your comedy about your freaking own personal trauma that you clearly just had.
Yeah, that too.
Oh yeah,
that's not a good plan.
If you tell me that your therapy is doing stand-up, I really want you to quit stand-up.
Yeah,
absolutely.
I think that stand-up can be therapeutic.
Yes,
but it's not therapy. Just like anything can be, like playing music or working out. It's all, but it's not therapy. Yeah, you got issues. Everybody likes to say that, it's therapy. It's not. It's just a catch-all thing to say. Oh, it's therapy. No, it's not.
Do you got any more advice?
Because therapy is useless. I have lots of advice, but I don't want to alienate people. Also,
no, keep going.
No, I shouldn't I?
Yeah, keep going.
Because I think that
If they get offended by it, the they that I'm talking about, then they are looking introspectively. So maybe you're actually helping them.
well, yeah, I mean the thing is with a lot of people, they don't think you're talking about them.
Right. So if they get offended by it
So
and
start
look
naming names.
Yeah.
No, we're not going to name names. We're just going to make people look.
It's also
at
not a good
themselves.
idea to talk shit about other comedians
On stage.
on stage.
Behind closed doors. Fuck yeah, that's like half the
Yeah.
goddamn
But if you're doing it
doing stand-up.
in public, that's probably not a good idea.
Especially if that person they're talking about isn't there. Well, you didn't say that. You said on stage.
She has a point. She's
So if they were,
that was a valid point from Swan. That doesn't happen often.
Thank you.
So I'm gonna say when it does.
If you both were there, you and Nolan, and you were talking shit about him, and it was part of like a bit, and he was on
That's
board
not
with
even the
it.
same
That's
thing.
I know. I'm
That's
just
not what we're talking
saying
about.
that. I'm just clarifying. If
That's
that
not what we're
person
talking
is not there and they're being talked about, fuck that. That's not cool.
Or if
Especially
they
when-
don't, I think now, I think if you say something and they actually will have an opportunity to say something back, like they're coming up on stage after you.
Yeah, that's what's
I don't like it, but it's better. But if they not coming back on stage, like they just got off the stage, and you say, "Oh, that guy really," and he doesn't have a chance to come back or anything.
We're not talking about roast battle. We're legitimately talking about people trying to downgrade somebody's reputation
for like 8 fucking minutes
Yeah.
at a show they're not at. Like, fuck off.
That's not cool. No,
It's not classy.
Mm-mm.
It's not cool. And the audience doesn't know what the fuck you're talking about. So it's just 8 minutes of inside bullshit.
Yeah. And also, I will give this additional advice. Do that all you like. Whatever. Go ahead, do it. Just know that if you do it in front of me, there's a good chance I'll never put you on a show.
Yeah. Because it sounds like you're going to talk shit about me the minute you get a chance to in front of people that don't know me.
Yeah. So all good advice.
Okay,
And
what
also,
if it's a person that you also hate, even though you don't say it out loud? So they get up there and they start saying things about let's say some comedian named Ralph Johnson, and you really also do not like Ralph Johnson. And they go like,
sounds
Ralph
like you don't like
Johnson.
Ralph Johnson. Sounds
Yeah,
like you don't like Ralph Johnson.
I don't like Ralph Johnson.
But if I didn't like Ralph Johnson too, you wouldn't know I didn't, because I know how to play the long game. Ralph
Yeah, but I'm
Johnson,
saying, but it's
won't
just
hear from me.
even if they don't know you don't like them, but you just happen to not like them, do you then say that was pretty funny what they said about Ralph Johnson? But you can come on my show, just don't do that material.
No, because I still don't think it's cool to make fun of people or like to talk shit about someone like that without them knowing that you're doing it.
No, I'm not. It's not even about not liking the person. I'm talking about their reputation.
Right.
This is what I'm talking about. I'm saying don't do it in front. One, you probably shouldn't do it. It makes you look bad. The other thing is you shouldn't do it for sure in front of people who run shows, because they're going to look at you and go, probably never going to put you on one of my shows, whether I agree with you or not. Like, I could totally agree with you, but I'd be like, yeah, you handled that poorly, and I probably am not going to put you on a show.
Yeah, this is stuff for a group chat, not a fucking stand-up routine.
Yeah, be professional. If you're going to produce shows or be on shows or want to get booked on shows, just be professional.
I look at that every time we go somewhere, because I don't think, is it not dawned on people when I go to do comedy, I'm actually scouting? You think, is that dawned on people? I feel like it's dawned on a few, like quite a lot of people, but I guess some people don't figure that out.
Yeah.
Like, if you invite me somewhere, I'm looking at everybody. I'm not just going there to do my thing of, a minute and a half.
Yeah, that's true. I scout when I go out to places. I'm also scouting.
Yeah, that's what we, right? Because you're running show. You want to see who might potentially be on a good show.
Right.
It has nothing to do with being buddies. Like, I'm not going to put you on a show just because we're friends.
Yeah, Nolan.
Yeah,
Nolan
Nolan,
thinks you should be on like every fucking show and
I know.
stuff.
Has to
He
be
is a
on
whore.
one
Nolan's a
extra
whore.
fucking show. One.
Okay, I'll give him. He
have to
asked,
yell
so he
for
was trying
You
to
really
like.
don't have to scream.
Okay, I'm just talking this my normal voice, but I'm giving him he's trying to get himself booked. So good job, Nolan.
That's literally what I said to him when I asked if I could get on the show. He's like, "You're telling me to fucking promote myself, and now you're yelling at me for promoting myself."
Promote yourself to other people, not just to me.
Hey, I do. You're
Yes.
just the only one that responds.
You're like, hey, man, I can do a 5 on that one if you want. No. I mean, I could open it. No.
Yeah, at this point, it's a running joke.
Yeah.
Anyway.
And maybe someday he'll be like, okay. And you'll be like, what? Are you serious? You won't even know next time.
I do think it was
show up to all the shows anyway.
Right.
I do think though when we were driving, Nolan and I were talking about is we would I don't know why we agreed to do this in the first place. It was a Kill Tony-esque type show, right? So you go up there, you do your minute and a half,
Right.
and then the panel gives you feedback. Well, we were driving up there like these guys better be comedians. They're giving us feedback.
One of them was someone that I would accept feedback from.
Dang.
He was the only one that's been doing it as long as me.
Yeah, I know. I go, you guys aren't really doing comedy that long. But it was funny because I did my set and they dug my stuff and it was nice with them. They're like, yeah, it was really good. We don't really have any feedback. And then they'd something about advice. And I was like, do I look like I would be somebody who would be receptive to your advice in the first place? I'm like, does it look like I would give a shit and want your advice?
See,
like,
this is
they're like,
where
"No."
this forum is appropriate.
They're like,
You
no.
talk about things, not as your comedy set.
Ugh.
Mhm.
I mean, I was just fucking around, but was I?
Mm.
No, you weren't. You were ready to fight people. It was 9/11.
Yeah, I was. Yeah, I hate 9/11 so much. I hate it so much.
Yeah, so much so that he made our kid not be born that day.
I
What
did.
did
That's
Fucking
not even,
shoved his hand up there and held him in for 24 hours.
well, shoved him in to get it out earlier. But yes. Yeah.
You will be born on the 10th.
Yeah.
The 8th.
Our kid was born on the 8th because we did all the things to initiate it, her coming out earlier.
Initiate birthing process.
Mhm.
Yes.
Induced it.
Commencing countdown.
Good
Head
stuff.
is crowning.
Anyway, are we talking about pranks today?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. You got any that your parents played on you?
That my parents played on me? Not really. Just,
Well, that was all we cared about. Moving on to
No, we
someone else. No, I'm
don't.
just kidding.
Let him go.
I mean, it wasn't really a prank, but I was constipated over a 4-day weekend, and middle school, everyone's going to make fun of you for any possible reason. So I was thankful that it happened over a 4-day weekend. But when I went back to school on Tuesday, everyone was giving me shit for it, no pun intended. And I was like, how the fuck did these people know about this? So I go home, I'm like, hey, Mom, who did you tell I was constipated? Like, oh, it was just a conversation with some of the other moms, and it came up naturally. Like, how does a 12-year-old's asshole come up naturally in a conversation between 5 women, age range 45 to 60?
Mm.
Huh? You want to explain that one to me?
So what was her answer?
Yeah, what was her answer?
She didn't have one. She just walked away.
Oh,
Maybe she was genuinely concerned about you and she was asking, like, do your kids have problems with constipation? Like, what do you do about that? Like, some diet advice?
She would just fucking ask a doctor. She's not going to ask a bunch of fucking Comstock
Maybe she just
moms.
wanted to fuck with you. She wanted you to get bullied.
I want to know how your mom knew you were constipated.
I asked, like I told her, like, hey, I haven't shit in 2 days. This is really painful. What do I do?
Yeah, we didn't do things like that.
Well, I don't have a dad in the picture.
Well, neither one of my parents gave 2 shits. I mean, it's not like I would.
It sounds like you couldn't
Born
either.
at the time where children just died sometimes.
That's true. He has a really good story about that.
I was 15 or 16. I can't remember. I think I was 15, turning 16. And I found my dad used to be telephone lineman. And back then, of course, they climbed with the little foot spikes and a strap.
Yeah, the gaffs.
So that's what they did. Why is my card full? Anyway, we're recording on this thing. So I was like, I didn't know about the strap. So I foolishly climbed a light post that's still on my parents' property. I climbed it and I'm up there and I had no shirt on either. I was wearing shorts, tennis shoes, no shirt. And so I'm climbing up there and I'm up there and I'm like, oh, this is pretty fun. And so I started to go down. I didn't understand the concept of how to go down properly. So I totally missed my footing and slid down that telephone pole with my chest, abdomen. But worst of all, I was grabbing it with my hands. So I slid all the way down. Now, I splintered my fingers in my hands so badly that there was pus coming out of my hands for like a really long time. And I was pulling wood, like huge chunks of wood out of my hands forever. Didn't even really bother telling my parents about it. So they finally noticed it. And I told them and they were just like, oh, okay. Guess you learned your lesson.
God punished you for doing something stupid.
Yeah. Didn't know what you're doing, did you? Thanks.
Yeah, I'd be dead if I had your parents.
Yeah, most likely. But that's how it was, man. So you get to a point, and the reason why I didn't tell them about it was because knowing full well as a little kid, if there was anything that ever happened to us, it was our fault. So we didn't tell them anything.
And I wasn't.
This explains a lot about him.
Yeah, it does. Well, it makes me think like, is this what I only have a sister, and so we're 2 girls. We didn't do way the half of the dumb shit you did as boys.
Okay.
So
Yeah, that's a thing.
yeah, so no wonder why boys die all the time.
Okay.
They're stupid.
We
Like-
have more fun.
Yeah.
You've never.
How fun was that?
Well, that
Actually
initially
sounds.
it was fun.
Yeah, super fun initially.
Initially, it was fun.
Yeah.
Was it worth it?
Would you do it again?
Oh God, no! That was
Yeah,
not worth.
no.
Totally not worth it.
Yeah.
That was not worth it.
Okay, Swan, were you ever pulled behind your buddy's truck on a pool ladder with cross-country skis duct taped to the bottom of it on an icy back road?
No.
I have. It was fun as shit.
Yeah.
He hit a turn and I went flying.
No, we did get pulled not by on sleds like that when we were kids. Like
Yeah,
by
and
my
people died
dad.
all the time like
People
that.
died like
Yeah.
that,
Oh,
and
yeah.
I was like, "This doesn't look very safe." So me, the safety kid, was like, "I'm not doing that anymore. It's not very safe."
Yeah, you are the
I'm the
killjoy.
squasher of
not
fun.
only are you a killjoy, you're a cock blocker. We've
True.
established that as well.
It's true.
I think the pool ladder might have made it safer because now if he would have stopped, I wouldn't have flown into the bumper with my face. I
Yeah,
would have flown into the bed of the truck.
maybe. I don't know.
Anyway, so basically,
time.
your mom was your mom. This is always the worst part too. Was your mom friends with moms of people you were not friends with?
No.
Oh, okay, so they were all your friends.
Yeah.
Okay, well that's okay then, because my parents would have been friends with people who hated me. Like
And then that would have been an extra
no.
source
like
of
bullies.
bullying.
Yeah, extra
My
source of
mom
bullying.
hated the parents of the kids that I hated because there was a reason I hated the kids
Oh, good.
because they were raised in bad families.
Yeah, at least your mom wasn't like his parents who just like hung out with the KKK and stuff.
Yeah, everybody.
Jesus.
Anyway,
I made that up, but it
Might
would
well
be kind
be.
of true
might as
when.
well be. They burned crosses in my town.
Yeah.
They were known to burn some crosses. Anyway, so no, your mom didn't prank you, eh?
Yeah, not really.
Your dad pranked you a bunch of times.
I mean, when he
Aw.
left.
Yeah, long-standing prank.
Oh, yeah. Just, showing up 3 times a year to remind me about the prank and take me to a movie.
At least he showed up then.
Make sure you got the joke. You got the joke, right? Okay.
Did he buy you a bunch of shit that you didn't necessarily need just to try to entertain your love?
No.
Oh, well, then he
No.
wasn't
He
even a
would
good
show up
shitty
on
prank.
Christmas to take me to his side of the family's Christmas. He would show up on my birthday a month later, give me a birthday gift. And then in the summer, he would take me to an R-rated movie.
Man,
Well, that was like the
How
only
old were you?
highlight.
Well, they got divorced when I was 9, and the R-rated movie was just a summer tradition.
Oh, okay.
were these like horror movies then?
Horror movies, action movies, anything rated R. He's like, well, your mom probably doesn't want you to see this, so I'm taking you to it.
Well, no wonder you like your mom so much.
Don't you like your mom?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I don't like. I'm not gonna like hang out with my mom.
I don't hang out with my mom. I visit her once every 2 fucking weeks.
Yeah, and she takes you to
having
dinner and you guys hang
with my
out.
mom. Mom's
Yeah,
coming to
there's the free
comedy.
food.
First of all, don't make fun of him, Swan, because I think it's beautiful.
It is. I'm kind of
Okay, well, then
jealous that
shut
my
up.
mom's a piece of
Then
shit.
shut up.
So
It's free fucking food.
There's nothing wrong with hanging out with your mom, Nolan.
I know. You're the one that's making it weird.
No, I'm not making it weird. I'm just saying I don't hang out with my mom. I don't have that relationship. I'm jealous of your relationship. That's great.
Also, your mom's old.
she doesn't act old though. She's cool.
My mom looks younger than your mom.
No, she doesn't.
Oh yeah,
Sure, she does.
How old do you think my mom is?
She looks like she's 1,000.
Oh,
See, now I know your
younger
mom.
than his mom for sure, and his mom looks young for her age.
Yeah.
Is your mom 80?
His?
No, yours.
No.
Oh, she's
No.
like 62.
I know. I'm just saying because
I know my mom.
his mom is 80. Beefman's mom is
My mom
80,
is 70.
and she
Okay.
looks freaking young.
Yeah, my mom looks young. My dad looks old.
Are you saying that Beef Man's mom is bangable?
I mean, that's kind of gross to think about, but I guess if she wanted to be.
Oh, he says weird shit about my mom all the time.
I can't help it if Nolan's mom was full before she got to our show.
Gross.
Anyway.
Just because they went out to dinner.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
We didn't get
That's what I
dinner
meant. She
that
was
night.
Okay.
Anyway.
You guys are
I was
fucking weird.
defending
Let's
you.
stop
Nolan.
talking
I was
about
defending
Nolan's
your
mom. Okay, did your mom tell you any funny little lies that you found out later that were just completely ridiculous? And you're like, why did I believe that?
No, she was a pretty straight shooter.
Oh, okay.
Like when I was 7, I asked her if Santa Claus was real. And she said yes at first. And I'm like, Mom, I'm asking for clarification because I'm pretty sure he's not. She's like, oh, you figured that out? Shit, yeah, no, he's not real.
You just fucked yourself out of Christmas presents.
No, I still got the same number of Christmas presents. It's just they stopped having Santa on them.
You think so?
Okay, I was never surprised during Christmas. My mom would ask for a fucking list of the things I wanted.
She didn't do the whole Santa thing right.
Well,
You're supposed to write that list to Santa.
Yeah, that's how I did it before. And then I questioned the existence of Santa with evidence. And she's like, oh, shit, what? I don't need to do this part anymore? Fuck yeah.
Nice.
I feel like poor the boy didn't realize it until the daughter figured it out. Or at least he didn't let on. He was like, now you're what? I have to pretend like Santa's real or fake? Or I don't know. I don't know what to do. Yeah.
That was not the conversation.
No,
the conversation was, we're going to stop doing this charade every year for your sister. That was the conversation. Anyway. GD, did your parents prank you?
I've been thinking about this ever since you told me at the topic. No, they didn't. I was bullied a lot. I don't consider that pranking.
By your parents?
I was bullied by everybody in my family. But there was the closest thing to a prank that my father did to me when I was about 4 years old. My father was out in the backyard burning leaves, and I saw him reach his hand into the trash can and pick up a worm that was in the fire. And he picked up the worm and he put it aside. And I didn't watch him put it down. But that night we had spaghetti. And my father led me to believe that the worm was in the spaghetti because I asked him where was the worm? Where did he put the worm? And he didn't say he put it in spaghetti, but he let me believe he put it in spaghetti by just like nodding at the pot, like, it's over there. It's in the pot. And so I wouldn't eat my spaghetti because I believe the worm was in the spaghetti. And my mother says, eat your spaghetti. I said, no, there's a worm in it. And my mother got mad because she didn't know why I felt that way. And my father never let on that he was punking me.
Dang.
No.
And then your dad beat you for not eating your dinner?
No.
He ate his portion of the spaghetti.
At that point, I was still too new to the family to be beaten yet.
It's like, you said you were 4. That's plenty old.
No, I didn't. I hadn't been living with my parents up till then. I was living with my grandparents. I lived with my grandmother until my grandfather died, and it was time for me to go to school. So I moved in with my parents at that point. A black thing? No, it was my mother didn't want any more kids things because of the whole rape thing. I was the first child after the rape, and she didn't want me.
Okay.
Actually, technically, the first child after the rape was the one that was conceived by the rape, and she did not keep him either. She got rid of him. And I was not planned. I was not planned at all. So when I came along, it's like, okay, he can go too. I got the 2 kids I want. That one can go. So,
well, I'm glad we brought this up.
Oh no, believe me,
real fun topic.
Oh no, it is fun when I do it in my comedy routine, but I don't want to burn material here.
Right.
We had that conversation.
I don't like.
This is funny. This is funny. So GD was telling me, was this yesterday?
I think so.
Yesterday we were talking about doing open mics because GD doesn't do many open mics, and I was talking about how, we go there to try out material in case we're having on shows, and he was talking about how he does material, and someone said, "Oh, that's really funny." He's like, "Oh yeah, but I have funnier stuff for my show," and they asked why he doesn't do it in front of other people instead of in front of a show. He's like, "Oh no, I saved that."
Right.
So GD does material that's never been tested for a full on fucking show. And he's like, oh, I'm not going to do my material that I'm possibly going to do on a show. I don't want to burn it.
Right. Because the people who will come see like me headline, if I do the material that I want to do on that show around them, then it's not a surprise. I want people to have not seen it. So if I do need to practice something on an open mic, I will do it out of town. Like I will literally drive 2 states over. Well, I know those people are not going to come see me do a show or a special. So I will do it. But even then, and when I drive out that far, I'm not doing open mics. I'm driving out and doing a show, and I'll do it on the show there and perfect
How
it.
many people live in New Jersey that you need to worry about?
Well, he's
this?
in Maryland.
I live in
Oh,
Maryland.
I apologize. I was one state over incorrectly.
Mm.
Don't Maryland and New Jersey border each other?
Not exactly.
I don't know geography.
Maryland borders Pennsylvania and Delaware.
DC.
Yeah, DC, but that's not a state. Well, it's just a police state now.
Police state. Yeah. It's under martial law.
Although the 30 days is up. The 30 days is up. So.
Memphis, I guess, is next.
I'm so tired of all of that.
Anyway, moving on to other things.
Moving on.
Well, this is one of the pranks that my dad played on me. And I think that he was malicious in doing it.
Mm-hmm.
So we would go to Burger King and I would get like a little cheeseburger. And my dad would always get a Whopper. And then he would do this thing where he looked around, he looked left and right, and he'd be like, "Hey, do you want a bite of my Whopper?" And I'd be like, can I? And he's like, "I don't know. Nobody's watching. And you're not supposed to have any of this until you're 21, but I will give you a little bite of this Whopper." And so he made it like it was a big fucking deal. Like I was breaking the law by having a bite of his Whopper. And he did it to me for fucking years. Until one day I was in the line with my older brother and my older brother ordered a Whopper. And I was freaking out. And tell him I'm like, "Dude, you can't order that." He's like, "What are you talking about?" I'm like, "You can't order that. It's against the law. You're not 21. And he's like, "You idiot." Like, Dad has been messing with you this entire time. You can order a Whopper. And I think he did it maliciously because I was a fat kid and he didn't want me to have a Whopper.
Do you think if you asked him about that now, he would remember? He'd be like, "No, that never happened."
Yeah, I'm sure he would say that.
No.
Like every other bullshit that they do. They're like, "Oh, well, we didn't do that." You imagined that. Why would I imagine that?
No,
what kind of an imagination would you have to have?
Yeah, my mom tried to pull that with the pneumonia that she let me have for 3 weeks. And I'm like, "Mom, it's part of my medical records." Good luck gaslighting me on that.
Totally the same.
Now, I didn't, my brothers and sisters used to pick on me and beat me up, but I decided to pay my brother back. I decided to pay my brother back. Now I'm going to put this picture up if I can. Or can I? Yeah, I'm going to put this picture up. It's of myself and my brother and I. I think I can do it. No.
Yourself, your brother, and you.
Can I not? Oh, I guess I can't add pictures, can I?
I have to give you permission, I think, to share your screen.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, you can literally describe though. Okay, here we go.
Okay. Well, that's my mom.
Who's that? Damn.
That's my mom. I'll the next picture over.
You got any more pictures of your mom?
No, it's my brother and sister.
Shut up. Look at that booty, man.
What is with you and people's moms?
That, yeah.
Okay.
That's
right.
the one on the far right with the little bald head. The littlest one is me.
Okay, that's GD as a baby or as a child.
Yes,
like
4 years old. 4 years old. And the next one in the middle is my brother Ralph. There's another brother that would be between us, but my mother got rid of him. Not got rid of him, but
killed him.
No, gave him up for adoption.
Well, she didn't exactly give him up for adoption. She abandoned him in the hospital, and my aunt adopted him.
Damn.
And my sister, the oldest one, is my sister.
Okay. Anyway, you were saying about your brother.
So my brother, like I say, again, was always beating me up when I was a kid, and when he was around 12, he started smoking.
Crack?
12. Well, 12 or 13 was when he started smoking. Cigarettes.
Oh, cigarettes. Okay.
And when he had cigarettes, if my sister said, Ralph, can I have a cigarette? He would always say, I don't have any cigarettes. I'm out. And so, but when my sister had cigarettes, my brother would always borrow a cigarette from her and she'd give him one. So it only went one way. It only went one way. My brother never gave my sister a cigarette. She always gave one to him. So I was going to pay my brother back. So what I did was, when he was asleep, I took his pack of cigarettes and took them all out of all out of the pack. And I took the one cigarette, took the tobacco out, put a lady finger in it, which is a baby firecracker.
Yeah.
And I put the tobacco back in it and packed it up nice and tight. And I made sure it was his last cigarette so that he'd be so desperate he had to smoke it, no matter how beat up it looked. And then to put the other cigarettes back, knowing that my brother was going to smoke this cigarette and it was going to blow up in his face. Well, my sister ran out of cigarettes and she asked my brother, knowing that he never gives her a cigarette. And he goes, sure, it's my last one, but you can have it. And he gives her the cigarette. And my sister goes up and sits on the toilet to smoke her cigarette. And it blows up and she falls off the toilet. And she blames my brother for this because he never gives her a cigarette. All of a sudden, he gives her a cigarette and it explodes. So she blamed him and she went down and she beat up my brother. So I got the best payback possible. I couldn't beat either one of them up. So I got them fighting each other totally by accident. And they were like beating each other up and breaking furniture. And I was saying things like, you guys shouldn't be fighting in the house. Mom's going to be mad.
Jesus, how old were they?
Oh, Ralph was 13. So my sister would have been, let me see, 17. No, let me see. When I was 8, she was 14. When he was 13, I was 11. So
that's hard.
6 plus, yeah.
Tag in autism.
Carry the
Go.
four.
Sorry, I wasn't.
Yeah,
What?
she would have been 17 and my brother was 13.
Dang.
And they were just beating each other up. And I was just loving it.
At least she didn't blow her face up. So I mean, that was the best outcome of the.
Yeah, because she was a former beauty queen. That would have been bad.
That would have been bad.
Yeah.
Any pictures of your sister?
Not like the childhood picture, because that's creepy.
No, not that. No, God, no. Anyway.
Oh gosh.
No, I'm just kidding. I don't have to see a picture.
Don't actually share any.
Don't share anything with him. He's creepy.
So, yeah. So I just took down the adolescent pictures. I just removed them from the studio. Yeah, and the only reason I pulled up my mother's picture, because again, I don't have a lot of pictures of my mom. But I was just, when we started talking about the practical jokes or whatever, I was going to just show a picture of my mother. But there weren't many practical jokes played on me. There was mostly beating my ass,
Yeah. Well, we used to do this joke. I did not take part. Okay, that's not true. Like, you sort of took part. And this was it's a long drawn out joke that you have to do. We did this joke called the atomic sit-up in the Army. And what you do is you pick someone who's susceptible, who is, maybe they got a little confidence in themselves. Maybe they're, maybe they lift weights and stuff, but they're not that bright.
Mm-hmm.
So you start getting everybody.
So a Marine. So basically a Marine.
Oh, there's not as intelligent Army people too. So you start building them up, and you're like, hey, you're in pretty good shape. But I don't think that. Well, maybe you would be one of those people who could finally pull off an atomic sit-up. Most people can't do them. And then you get everybody else in on it, and they're saying the same thing. They're like, "Oh yeah, so and so tried to do it, but he could only get one, and so did it." And they, the most I've ever seen anybody do was get 4 of them. And so this guy will then start saying, "Oh well, I could totally do it." And they're like, "No, I don't think you could do it." And you get everybody in on it, and finally you're like, "All right, fine, let him do it. Let him do it. He wants to do it. Let him try." So then you're like, "All right." So they lay down in the sit-up position, and what you do is you put a towel over their eyes, and you pull down on their head really hard, and they have to try to do a sit-up against that resistance. And so they're like struggling, and then they'll get like one, and you have an entire bunch of people that are just cheering them on, and they'll get to where they're almost at the record to beat the record, and everybody's like yelling and screaming. And then right before they break that quote record, there's a guy standing over them with his pants down, with his ass open above the guy, so that when he does his sit up, you let go of the towel and his face goes right into that person's ass, like right in the crack. Like they like spread their ass cheeks, it goes right in there. And it is hilarious to watch. I swear we did to this one guy. I swear he came out with a piece of corn on his nose.
It's gross. So see, that is something dumb guys do. I don't know. I guess maybe girls do it too. But I guess I didn't have any friends, so I wouldn't do that on my friends. But I don't think that's a fun thing. Like, that is so dumb. Is that what your friends did, Nolan?
No, my friends knew better than to try any of that gay shit.
Oh.
No,
Well,
we have.
Yeah.
Great.
We're not actively trying to like stick our faces in each other's assholes. Our pranks were more like, hold your fingers like this and make them look at it and then punch them.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's something my child did too.
Yeah, that one's classic.
It's been going on for decades.
Yeah.
It's the game.
I'm not
Anyway.
sure I know that one.
It might be a like Midwest thing. I don't know.
Maybe. No, we did it in the Army.
No,
too.
I feel like everybody did it, but it's like in the last, like, I don't know,
20 years?
Longer.
Well, we did it in high school when I was a kid. So,
so 80 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Been going on for quite a while. I'm sure they did it long before we ever started doing it. The other one we did was that we would take we did the same thing. We're like, well, how long can you hold this quarter on your head? You have to be really susceptible for these jokes. So it's, we're going to time you. You see how long you can hold this quarter on your head. And this is what the record is. So you take a quarter and you push it on their forehead, and then everybody's ready. Like, okay, time. And you push it on really, really hard. And the goal is to knock the quarter off, but you can't touch the quarter. So you have to do all these other things to make the quarter fall. So you push the quarter on their head, but of course it's not going to stick to their head. You'd have to be an idiot to think that a quarter is going to stick to your head. So as you push really hard, you pull it away. They have the sensation of the quarter still being on their forehead because you pushed really hard.
Right.
And then they start stomping their feet, hitting their head, and everybody's counting down on the clock. Being like, oh my God, it's still there. And they just keep pounding on their head while you're timing them to see if they can knock the quarter off.
And then you do magic, like it disappeared. That was from like some thing.
No,
I'm
you
just
finally
kidding.
break the joke and be like, dude, there's no quarter on your head.
That was in some book that I had of like those like optical illusions and random things that you could feel. And I can find it somewhere.
Wow.
When I was a kid.
Did you do any pranks on your friend Swan?
No, I when I was thinking of things for this, I did pranks on my sister. So my sister, kind of like GD's story. My dad smoked. So my sister, shut the fuck up! I'm gonna start. When I was living in Detroit, my sister was really gross.
Why are we yelling?
Because that's what I do.
You don't have to.
I can though.
You don't have to.
I can though, and I'm going to continue. But anyway, I was living in Detroit. Turn my mic up. Now I can't hear myself, so turn it up. And that's not even fair.
Life's not fair.
Life's not fair. So anyway, my sister's 2 years younger than me, and she was probably maybe 8 at the time. But my dad smoked, and he would leave his cigarette butts in like the ashtrays. So my sister would collect them all and smoke the ends of the cigarette butts.
At 8?
Yeah.
Fucking Detroit, man.
Yeah, dude. She's ghetto. Times 10. But anyway, so one day my dad left a whole pack of cigarettes laying there, and I grabbed out some, and I took out the cigarette, whatever, and I stuffed it. Yeah, no, the tobacco.
Oh, okay. You emptied out the tobacco.
And I stuffed it with leaves, so she smoked the leaves.
Oh, please make my voice sound like that, Beef Man.
She was coughing like crazy, and it was hilarious.
Hello. It's not working.
You have to be on my microphone.
Why?
I don't know. Only I can do it.
That's not fun.
Because
I guess I'll just have to do it myself.
Oh, please don't.
it's not the same. But yeah, so I made her smoke leaves, and she was like, "This is," because I was trying to get her to not do it, because I was like, "That's disgusting, dude. You're like literally lipping off Dad's freaking cigarette butt."
Yeah, and he sucked
Dad.
dick.
Yeah, I was like,
You're
and
a
Dad
butt hunter.
sucks butt for real. Like Dad's sucks butt, like guy butt.
there's his tongue all up in there. Oh my God,
You
yay!
just have to talk quiet when he does it.
It's so much fun.
Yeah, it is pretty
Hello
cool.
there, I am the Lord of Darkness. Come to the dark side. We have cookies. Okay.
So, oh no, keep it going.
Hello? Okay, so I have a prank that we did in high school. So there was this one girl, she was a bitch to everyone. Like, nobody liked her. So, for like 3 months, I had 3 dogs at the time, so I saved up all their shit. And I, like, stowed it behind my shed so my mom wouldn't know. And after 3 months, I took that bag full of, like, 15 pounds of dog shit, split them into 2 bags, filled one of them with water. Actually, I filled them both with water, mixed them all up, went to her house at 3 a.m. And the first bag, I went up on her roof and I just like dumped it in the gutters. So every time it rained from then on, the house just smelled like dog shit. The other bag, I prepped like right above the front door so that when you opened it, the corner of the door would rip the bag open. She didn't come to school that day.
She did. You're on her list, man. You're gonna get gunned down.
It was amazing because everyone hated her and the cops got involved. They had no idea who did it.
Did they ever figure it out, or is this how they find out?
Yeah, probably. But the statute of limitations is way gone.
Not for revenge. The statute of limitations is not going for revenge.
Exactly.
Is she still a bitch?
I don't know.
Let's look her up.
Let's
Is she on
look her up.
Facebook?
She's
No.
probably fat and ugly now.
No, don't say her name. Just don't
We're
say her
not going to
name.
say her name, but
Look it up
she's-
later.
I
if you
do.
look her
Oh
up
no,
later, she's
Why
probably
is
fat
my
and
voice back to
Because
normal?
it
That
gets
was
annoying to hear it.
Yeah, nobody wants
You don't have to say her name because
That was
she's
so much
watching.
fun.
If she's listening, she knows what she's doing.
We hope you're listening.
She does. She is fat now and married and has like 8 kids.
So she fucks. Is what you're saying?
Yeah, she went to the school I went to, which I'm not going to say, but it was full of whores.
Right.
Not my little peanut.
Nope.
No, I'm not going to say anything else. But
Don't.
Yeah.
Nolan got more action in high school.
That
he
is
does
sad.
forever.
That's sad.
Oh, poor
I
Nolan.
did do a lot
I
of
would
practical jokes on
equal
people
amounts.
because I couldn't. When I was younger, I could not fight, but I was smart, so I would figure out ways to get people back. And so I was very, very devious, and I got a lot of people back either with X-Lax in their chocolate candy bars, or I was distracted by the nose holding. I don't know why that distracted me so much.
The X-Lax and the chocolate.
Yeah, there was a
Steve-Man
guy named
wants to make chocolate X-Lax. He's like, it's the best. I've never
I
eaten
love
X-Lax.
chocolate. X-Lax is pretty tasty.
I've never eaten it.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, it can't be on its own. There was a guy named Nate, and he kept picking on this kid named Clifford. Always picking on Clifford. Whenever Clifford would come to
Giant
school,
red dog.
he had
Red dog?
chocolate bars in his lunch that his mother would put in there for a snack. And Nate would take the chocolate bars every day, just take it. And Clifford didn't want to say anything to anybody. And so I decided I was going to take up for Clifford. And I said, Clifford, I'm going to bring you some candy next week, but don't you eat it. Don't eat it. That weekend I got Hershey's Mr. Good bars, Hershey with almonds, all of them, and the crispy ones, whatever they're called.
Crunch.
Crunch.
Yeah,
Or
like
Crackle.
Nestle's Crunch or Crackles, yeah. And they were all minis. And I made molds, and then I melted the chocolate, melted the X-Lax, put them back in I spent the whole weekend. My mother thought that there was something. My mother's going, you are really, really devious. There's something really wrong with you.
Going on.
Yeah, my mother was like really impressed by how determined I was to do this and pay and I wrapped the chocolate up and everything, and I give it to Steve and to Clifford. And I said, do not eat these. I didn't tell him why. And I said, don't eat these. And he goes, okay. And at lunchtime, Nate took the candy and just started eating them right in front of Clifford like he always did. Like, you can't stop me. I'm a big, bad football player. And he eats the candy bars, and I wait. And then he runs to the bathroom, and while he's in there, and you can hear the shit, I got my camera out, and I was taking pictures of him over the stall. And
Yeah,
I got the pictures developed, and I spread them around the gym. And my gym teacher, oh man, he's like, "What is wrong with you taking pictures of people while they're shitting?" I was like,
So real quick, you poisoned someone, you created child porn, and then you distributed
he
child
wasn't
porn.
a child. He was a 16-year-old football player.
That's a
Maybe
child.
17.
Maybe back then it wasn't. It was allowed.
It's never okay.
And I was only 14, so it was. I think you don't child up, right? You
No,
can't.
you can still
Yeah.
get charged with creation and distribution of child pornography as a
There'll be a
minor.
killjoy, Nolan.
That wasn't.
Yeah.
That wasn't
I'm
even a
saying
law
it's
back then.
Awesome,
And
because you broke the law. That makes it cool.
Not that kind of-
1974
now
wasn't a
you've
law.
now you've taken it into a disgusting realm. Now you just said
Now you're making
porn.
it disgusting.
Kitty porn
I'm
is
just
cool.
saying
No, you're
breaking
making it
the law is
disgusting.
cool. I think the whole story was disgusting. It was about a dude shitting his brains out. Rightly so.
Yeah, rightly so.
Yeah, he
Rightly
was a
so.
bully. He was a bully.
Yeah, take that, Nate.
Fuck
I mean,
you,
I used
Nate.
to do a lot of I used to do a lot of things, and the thing is, I would never own up to it. I would
I
just
hope he
sit back
got
and enjoy
Crohn's
it.
disease.
Yeah,
No,
I hope
like,
it's a curved penis
Most of us do.
like this.
You're weird. You're fucking weird. Quit thinking about my dick, beef man.
there was these two
Gonna get a
kids,
big-
a guy named Robbie and a guy named Jed. Now, either one of them by myself, I could probably beat up, but the two of them always teamed up on me, and they were hefty
The
kids. I
bullies
mean,
do.
they were big boys, and I could take either one of them by myself, but not both of them at the same time. It was just too much weight. I couldn't do it. And so the two of them got into an argument, and Jed made a threat to Robbie. Robbie had a watermelon garden, and he goes, he says, "Man, don't fuck with me. I will take all this watermelon and cut it up and just put it on your back porch." And Robbie's like, "You touch my watermelon." And so that night, I slept out around 11 o'clock at night. I slipped out, cut up his watermelon from his garden, and I cut it up just like Jed said he was going to do it, and I put it on his back porch just like Jed said it was, and I just went back home. And
Now,
probably,
after you did that, or while you were doing it, did that hurt your soul a little bit to destroy that watermelon?
no,
No? You didn't keep any?
no.
Quit
I
being
just,
racist, beef man.
yeah.
Are
No,
you
'cause
kidding me?
I was
What are you
big
kidding me?
picture, man. I was thinking big
Oh,
picture.
In it for the long
And-
game.
For a long game.
And I went home, and I didn't go down there like I was waiting for something to happen. I just stayed home, and then Robbie calls me and he goes, I can't fucking believe it. I said, "What?" He goes, "Jed, he came in my yard, cut up the watermelon in my garden and put it on my porch just like he said he would. I'm gonna kick his ass." And I said, "Don't do that, man. Y'all are friends. There must be some explanation. Are you sure that Jed did it?" He's like, "I'm positive because he said he made the threat and he did it." And so he says, "I want you to come down here so you can witness this." I'm like, "Okay, but I don't think y'all should be fighting." So I go down and he invites Jed over and he shows Jed the watermelon and Jed laughs, but he doesn't know that what happened. He just laughs at it. And Robbie they just start wailing away, and it's like furniture outside is moving. And I'm just saying, "Come on, guys, you're friends. You shouldn't be fighting like this. You're friends. Stop it."
Are you sure he laughed or he cried when he saw the watermelon all cut up?
Oh, he was upset. Yeah, he was
Yeah.
pissed. I don't know if he was. Now Jed laughed because it was just like you get what you deserve, but he didn't know that he was this main suspect.
That's how I'd feel if somebody destroyed a batch of tortillas.
I don't know. I kind of like GD's style. It's like you like put it out there and to like be like, yeah, that would be horrible. Don't do that. You guys are friends. Like you're like evil with it. That's awesome.
You're the mean girl.
I like it.
Mm.
Like, don't do that. Yep. That's like up my
Playing them against each other.
Yeah.
Oh my
Yep.
god, did you hear what Elena said?
No. What did
Oh my gosh, she said
say?
you were a fat slut.
Whoa.
Yes,
We
I
know
never
that's
did that.
a
I never
lie.
did that I never did that kind of stuff. I just set people up so that other people get blamed for it.
Yeah. That's even more evil and like maniacal because you're
Yeah.
crafty about it. You're not like getting part of it. You're behind the scenes to just watch it all
Yeah.
happen.
I'll
It's
just
good.
sit and listen. And when people make threats, and that's like, okay, I can do this. I can get them back. And I would just sit back and watch them fight, taking out two birds with one stone every time.
Nice.
And it all stemmed from that one cigarette thing, that one incident with my brother and my sister. because I didn't plan for that to happen like that. It just did, and I got so much joy out of them beating each other up that I was like, okay, I
You're
can do
like,
this to other
ooh, the
people.
wheels are turning for
Yes,
future.
I can do this. I can do this to other people.
The puppet master.
Whenever we would go TPing in middle school and high school, we would always plan it around when it would rain.
That's good. And solid to make
Yeah,
it
it's like, it's going to rain tomorrow. Let's go waste a fuckload of toilet paper.
No, we didn't do TPing as much. We did sporking. You'd go to Taco Bell and you get all the sporks, and then you'd put them in people's lawn all over, and that's like a pain in the ass. So
unless you don't care about your lawn, then you just mow over them.
Right.
Now there's plastic cards in my lawn. I don't give a fuck.
I don't care if the kids get cancer from the plastic.
No.
Fine, it's fine.
Yeah.
That's in the water. They're not going to get it from my lawn.
We did that not too long ago. Well, it was probably like 10 years ago.
Cancer?
No, sports.
Sports.
Sporked a lawn.
Nice.
Like 10 years ago.
Yeah.
We should play pranks again. No one's going to suspect a 52-year-old man and his 46-year-old wife of pulling pranks on people.
Yeah, they are.
We would probably be even better at it now.
This whole thing is telling that.
Nobody knows.
Nah.
No? Who's going to know?
The people we're going to prank are probably not listeners.
Yeah.
I mean,
and they're worth pranking. Those ones you should, They don't want to get pranked. They should listen.
Right, they should.
Yeah.
Real quick, if you try to prank me with that shit, I don't have to clean it up.
Okay.
No, we don't. Right. We're not going to prank you.
Right.
I'm just letting you know.
Okay.
You're fucking over my landlord.
We're pranking you right now, bitch.
I'm not saying we're going to fix your windows on your car. I'm not saying we're doing that.
Vicks, as in Vicks Vapo Rub?
Yeah, get that shit off your window. It's terrible.
What does that do?
Coats the windows. Have you ever gotten something greasy on your window and it takes forever to come off? Imagine your entire windshield that way.
Oh, nice. I just like to. Well, this doesn't work now with key fobs, but stick gum in the keyhole so they can't get in.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I know.
We're not trying to ruin things. We're just trying to inconvenience people.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and this one's fun because it doesn't damage the car very much, but it does make it awful to use for 6 months. Piss in the radiator.
That's fun.
Makes your air smell like piss for 6 months.
Or we could sneak in and put saran wrap over your toilet, so when you just shit on the saran wrap.
There was a woman at my job who used to drink Diet Coke every day, and she had like a trash can of Diet Coke that would not get emptied until the end of the week when the janitors came and emptied the trash can. And so there's all these Diet Cokes in there. So on Friday, I emptied her trash can, but nobody knew it. I took all the Diet Coke cans out of there, and I got underneath of her supervisor's van, the work van, and I tied all the cans together, but underneath of the van. So when you hear the sound, when you look out, you don't see it. You have to crawl under the van to see it. And I took his hubcaps off, and I put metal ball bearings in it so that when he drove, it would go ting, 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 ting. And he's like, Mary, did you do this? She's like, do what? He's like, because the Ventura water figure, he had to drive like half a mile, and he kept trying to find where the sound was coming from. And he went after Mary for it. And Mary's like, no, I didn't do it, I swear. And he thought it was funny, so he didn't get like really mad at her. He just thought it was like ingenious the way she did it. But and he was like, that was ingenious. You really got me. You really got me. I have to admit, you got me. That was ingenious. Took me a half a mile to figure out where the sounds were coming from. That was ingenious. She goes, I swear I didn't do it. No, it's okay. You can tell me you did it. Because I'm not mad. It was funny. It was ingenious. Took a lot of work. I admire that. She goes, it wasn't me. He's like, okay, I got it. Yeah.
I always want to do that prank where you take the curtain rods down and you fill them with shrimp.
I did. There was a guy that kept messing with me. He kept teasing with me. I was going to get back at him by sleeping with his wife, but I didn't do that. I didn't. But he brought a brand new truck, which he loved more than his wife. And so I bought a pound of raw shrimp.
The truck.
I bought a pound of raw shrimp. And when he wasn't looking, I got into his truck and I put the raw shrimp underneath of his seat, his front seat. And it was like June or July. And he came by to show us his truck before he left to go to Georgia. And so he would be on the road from Maryland to Georgia while the shrimp just went bad under the truck. I like that one too. That was very good.
That's a good one.
I still probably would have been happier if I slept with his wife, but
It's a better memory.
yeah, it's a better memory, and it would have been cheaper than buying a pound of raw shrimp.
I used to just do subtle things where I would like, and we all did this because we're all gay.
At least you can admit it.
Yeah, we would just, if somebody pissed us off,
Yeah.
if somebody would piss us off, we would just take, like, if they had like coffee cups or whatever, we would just take our dicks and rub them all over their coffee cup, like on the inside and on the rim.
That's gay as fuck.
Yeah. Like clearly they're gay.
Like,
So every
look at
time
this guy sucking my dick.
every time you took a sip of coffee of your own coffee, you're like, it smells like Jones's dick. Tasty.
I didn't say
And
my
they're
cup.
the reason why coffee
My
cups
cup's
come in
laying around.
individually. That's
I
why
didn't leave my cup laying around.
well, that's why coffee cups in hotels are individually wrapped in plastic now, because of people
Probably.
like him.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Been sticking his dick in all the coffee.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He's smiling and reminiscing about it now, going, "Yeah,
Yep.
That liquid was hot. He liked the feel. He liked the burn.
He did. So I don't really think I have very many parent pranks because my parents didn't really give a shit, so they didn't do anything for us.
I think
or to
that's
us.
the prank.
That is the prank.
Neglect.
That's like the ultimate parent prank. But I spent a lot of time with my grandma and grandpa, and my grandpa, kind of similar to Beefman's dad story, told us that we could never have 30 Baskin Robbins 31 flavors until we were 21, and he legit said you can't do that. Every time we would drive back, like, Grandpa, can we get ice cream? No, you can't have that till you're 21.
Why didn't he say 31?
I don't know.
31 would have made more sense.
I know that would have been. But he always said 21, and he's like, I'll take you there when you turn 21. Take you there when you turn 21. Well,
Oh my God, did he die before you turned 21? That is amazing.
Yeah, I'm like,
That's
you continued that prank
what a practical
all the way
joke.
to the grave.
What a practical joke!
Oh shit!
Yep.
Well, he got
Practical
you,
joke
didn't
he took to the
Not me.
grave.
He did.
Practical joke he took to the grave. That's hilarious.
Hats
Now-
off to you,
Yeah, go Grandpa.
Amethyst's grandfather, Garnet.
Yeah.
Now, there was something my father said to me that my
Oh, that
mother
was
swears that my father was joking when he said it, but it didn't feel like a joke, and it didn't turn out to be a joke. When I was about 7, I was playing.
Even
I
in
was,
the fucking
That's
microphone.
him.
huh?
You were trying to set me up to smack Nolan. It was totally gonna work too. I was about to smack Nolan in the head.
Why?
I'm sorry that I need to breathe, and these mics are too sensitive.
Right?
When I was about 7, my father was sitting. I was playing with my Legos in the dining room. My father was sitting in the dining room, and he says to me, he says, Glenn, I'm going to teach you to cook and clean and sew, do laundry, iron, all of those things. And I said, okay. And he says, because you're a very ugly child, and no woman's going to want to take care of you when you get older.
Aw, that's so mean.
But after that, and I just said, okay, just like that, okay. And my father proceeded to teach me to cook and clean and iron and do laundry and all the things he said he was going to do. And when I got older, I told my mother about that because she was telling someone how self-sufficient I was as a child. And I told her because my father taught me all those things when I was 7. And I told her what he said, and she goes, I think he was joking. I said, Mom, why do you think he was joking? And he went through all the trouble of doing all those things. And let's face it, I was not an attractive child. I knew that. You couldn't lie to me. I knew what I looked like. I knew I wasn't attractive. It was no secret, My brother was the cute one. So I just took my father at his word.
Or the one that was in the house?
The one that was in the house was when he grew up. You have to see what Wes Unseld looks like. What Wes Unseld looked like. He used to play for the Bullets, but he kind of looked like Wes Unseld, and he had gold tooth in his mouth, which was very fashionable back in the 1800s, whenever it was back in the 1970s and 80s.
Yeah.
And as a matter of fact, when people found that we were brothers, they would go like, "You're Ralph's brother." Yeah, I know. He's the good-looking one. I know. I just got, I just so used to hearing it, I would go like, yeah, I know. Yeah, he's good-looking. I know.
His name is Vomit.
It is Ralph.
His name is the sound you make when you throw up.
Ralph.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like a cat throwing up. Ralph.
Ralph. Yeah. It's,
This isn't a prank, but it is one of the most traumatizing thing I've ever seen. And Summer remembers it to this day. We were in Los Angeles on vacation with my cousins, and it was around her birthday. And so they made her a cake, and she was what, 5?
I think she turned 5. Yep.
She was like 5, and Summer went to blow out the cake, and my cousin Angie took her head and went bonk in the cake. And my daughter was so mad, and she still to this day wants to kill my freaking cousin.
She was mortified because she was always a very little intelligent, very well-spoken, well-mannered, whatever. She's like, why did she do that? And then the frosting, she had super, super long eyelashes. The frosting like dried in her eyelashes, and she's like, my eyelashes hurt. She was just mortified from it.
Poor
traumatized forever. She wouldn't like blow out the candles on her cake forever. And she doesn't even like cake. That's probably why she don't even like cake.
More cake for me.
Yeah, she doesn't eat cake anymore. She doesn't like cake.
I'm also not a cake guy.
Oh, what about frosting?
Oh, I love frosting. I'll just
Me
eat
too.
that.
Me too. I don't really care about the cake.
I think if you I like frosting on graham crackers.
No, that doesn't sound too bad.
Put them in the refrigerator for a few minutes.
Frosting on ice cream. Yeah.
Have any of you ever had a hummingbird cake?
I've never eaten a hummingbird.
I have heard of hummingbird cake. I don't know.
It's so decadent. That is my favorite cake of all time. My wife has made it for me a couple of times. She'll say, "You make you a hummingbird cake for your birthday?" I'll be like, "No," because it's so much work. It is so much work. It's like 19 ingredients to make a hummingbird cake. It's like a carrot cake on steroids. It's got pineapple. It's got all bananas and nuts. It's got everything. It's just delicious.
I can see why it's called a hummingbird cake then, because it's like got all the things in it. Like
all kinds of nectary stuff. It is so it's decadent. And I don't think you can make a small I don't think you can make a small hummingbird cake. I think there's too many ingredients to make a small hummingbird cake.
Why is it called a hummingbird
ironic
cake?
Because hummingbirds are tiny and make a big old cake.
Is it irony?
It's irony.
Yeah.
That is irony.
Yeah,
Is it ironic?
The first time I had one, I was 17. I was dating this woman who was 36. 30.
That's creepy.
Pedo.
Roast. What
legitimately
Legit
pedophile. What the fuck?
No, I was 17.
No, but
she's a pedophile.
She's a pedophile.
Back in the
No,
day,
I was
It was a child that was
no.
fine.
And it's okay because she was my friend's mom. So
Ew.
The more details you give, the more makes it
cringy
worse.
it is.
Yeah, it's still making it bad. Still bad.
Well, anyway, she took me to this club, and one of the things they had was hummingbird cake, and it was the only place I could ever get it was that club. So that's probably why I kept seeing her, so I could go back to the club. I couldn't get into the club by myself. But,
so when your wife makes you hummingbird cake,
oh yeah,
you're literally thinking about this pedophile that you banged.
No, I'm thinking about the cake.
Yeah, it is what it is. Oh, is
it's
it?
the cake? It's the cake. I love the cake. The cake is so good.
He kept going back for the
cake. Cake is modern vernacular for ass.
Yeah.
He was getting that cake, yo.
Yeah.
Getting all that cake.
Cake by the ocean.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that was so that cake was so good.
Sounds bad.
Yeah,
you want sandy ass?
I don't want any ass.
And the lady that made it, I said, I said, what's in it? And she wouldn't tell me. She goes, it's an old family. She goes, it's an old family old Southern family recipe.
So how did your wife get it then?
It eventually wound up on the internet. I kept telling my wife about the hummingbird cake, and she decided, she said, "You may make you one." And I'm like, no. She said, "But you're always talking about the hummingbird cake." I said, "Yeah, but I don't want you to go through the trouble of making me one."
This is more information about hummingbird cake than I've ever wanted to know.
What's the prank here?
Yeah.
No, there's no prank. I was just thinking.
What the fuck are we talking about it for?
You were talking about icing. You were talking about icing and stuff. And I was just wondering if you'd ever had a hummingbird cake, because I think that's the kind of cake that might get you over your not liking cake thing.
I won't.
He's got
someone stuck a dick in that cake. That's the prank.
Too many ingredients for Nolan's palate.
Fuck you. I like complex food.
I like complex food.
You guys are fucking assholes.
What?
Let's talk about Nolan's dick again.
Can we not?
It should be our new salute.
I have a very normal dick, a very average size. just look small because my balls are so big.
Yes,
Oh
you know,
yeah,
your balls are
we had to bring
gigantic.
that's part of it. It's curved, it's pointy, and he's got big
It's
balls.
pointy, fellas.
Corporal John Cock reporting for duty, sir.
I'm a lieutenant.
Oh, why? Why would you
won't-
want to be a lieutenant? Oh my God, were you insane?
Just for the fun of it.
Oh, that'd be terrible.
Well,
But then you lose the alliteration.
did we do good?
Corporal
Are we-
John Cock?
Yes,
What's the
yes.
alliteration in Corporal John Cock?
Corporal and cock. I mean, I could have gone general, but I didn't think you'd ever make it to a
He's
general.
major. He's a major cock.
Heyo.
Again, my last name is John Cock.
Okay.
My name's not John Cock.
Yes, it is. It is now.
It's not.
You guys are assholes.
You guys are so
You guys are
jerky.
immature for your age.
Ugh.
Yeah, we're not immature. We're childish.
We're gonna spork your house tomorrow.
Yep. We're gonna fix your windows.
Actually, it's funny. I actually like John. I think he's John. I like Nolan.
I like you too, GD.
Aw.
Aw, is it because you
Aw.
didn't make fun of your penis?
You guys can think whatever you want about my penis. I don't care.
I feel like you care a little.
I think he cares a little.
I think you
Not-
care a bit.
Not at all.
There's a little bit to be.
Okay, I want to put this in context. I do not care what married women and any man thinks about my dick.
What if she's married to you?
Well, then I really don't care. I got it locked down.
Oh, you think that? You think that? That's what happens. People think that they can stop trying.
Hmm.
I never try in the first place. So you shouldn't expect me to start trying.
Anyway.
Anyway.
Very low
Anyway.
maintenance.
All right. Well, that was a fun conversation.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Now.
Anyway.
Oh, we should
I
do
feel
Swan's
bad
Panic Minute.
that I don't have any practical jokes that my parents played on me, and I've been racking my brain. It just
Well, they didn't
They
love
just-
you, so
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
that
The ultimate
counts.
joke. The
That
ultimate joke.
fucking counts.
Yeah, the almost giving you away or giving you.
Oh, no, they
away
gave
or
him
giving-
away.
Yeah, and then they brought him
Literally.
back. Yeah, I mean that's a good enough prank.
And then the
right
house
there.
they gave him to suffered a tragedy, so he had to come home.
Yeah, so that's probably enough.
Anyway, Manic Minute. Okay, so
oh no, this will be
Oh
great.
God.
here's the subject. Aliens are not actually coming to Earth. It's just a government psyop to make us all more accepting of a world government when they fake an alien invasion in the next 20 years.
That is so much.
your description is a minute.
That's a minute.
That was 15
Okay.
seconds.
So aliens is not a real
Aliens
thing.
is
Aliens
not
are not coming to Earth.
That's
Okay.
not true. They actually are. But
Okay.
that's okay.
They're not
They
coming
might
to
be.
here.
Already, here we
The
go.
CIA is not going to tell us about it.
And now it's time in that time in the show. We all get a glimpse into the insanity that is the Swan. I give you Swan's Manic Minute.
One of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard. At no point in the rambling, incoherent response will you use in this room is now done for having there will be no point, and may God have mercy on your soul.
I don't know. Anyway, Nolan wanted me to talk about how aliens are coming to Earth, but they're not coming to Earth because it's all a big giant government plot. So aliens have already been here, so they're not coming. They don't have to come. They are already here. They're not coming because they're already here, but maybe they're not coming because it's all a big giant fucking fake thing, and the world is fake. The world is fucking fake. We live in the freaking Truman Show. We're definitely not in reality right now because you can't even make up half the shit that goes on in this world right now. I can't even make up a manic fucking story about like, oh yeah, we're having this and we're having that, and then this is happening, and aliens are coming to Earth, but then oh my god, the world's on fire. Oh wait, but now we're underwater and it's fucking draining. So the aliens are not coming because they're already here, and they're probably fucking working on their exit plan because this world fucking sucks. Our nation is a piece of crap that's going on in the world. Our world right now, the United States, is a fucking laughing stock of the world. So aliens are definitely probably not coming to the United States, and they're leaving. They're on their way fucking out. So I want to go with them. Beefman wants to go with them. Hopefully they can take him home, which therefore by proxy gives me citizenship on whatever planet he is from.
Okay, well, that was useless.
That was useless.
What an insane rant from an insane individual.
But I'm going with you.
No,
I'm gonna
you're
take
not.
You back to your planet.
Well, I don't know if you know this. You have to surrender your earthly body to go.
Oh, well, that's fine.
That sounds so do re mi. and I think that's what they were
Oh, I
called.
don't have to surrender mine. I'm just going to go back into my alien body, but
Okay,
I'll leave
do I get an alien
I'll leave
body?
this husk behind.
Does she need Nikes and
sure.
$1? Does he need Nikes and $1.75 worth of quarters? $1.25
Yeah,
worth
yeah,
of
sure,
quarters?
Swan. You'll get your own alien body to inhabit.
What? Why do you look like this is like?
Because he's going to harvest your organs.
You're just gonna harvest my organs? I don't know. This sounds bad. Maybe I
Adrenaline is
don't
very
want to
valuable
go.
on the galactic
Maybe I don't
market.
want to go.
Well, you said you wanted to go, but
Well,
yes.
I don't know. But now I'm questioning whether I want to go or not.
You want to stay on a planet after they steal all of our water
I don't.
and gold,
And yeah,
which are the main things aliens show up to steal in pop culture? That makes no sense considering.
Makes no sense.
Well,
Hydrogen
gold
and
is like a
helium.
universal conductor, right?
Yeah, but the asteroid belt is full of it.
Yeah. It's
well, that's true.
only-
But then they have to catch an asteroid to do it.
It's in a belt. Like, it's in a defined region of space.
Yeah, don't you know that asteroids are not all spread out like they show in the movies? They're all clumped together.
Other way around.
Attract each other.
they are.
Yeah,
spread
but
out
you still have to
No,
land
they're
on
not
it and
spread
trap
out.
it.
They attract to each other. They're actually attracted to each other.
The larger ones do have their own gravity wells.
Anyway.
Anyways.
Anywho.
Well,
that was fun. Let's see, what do we got coming up here?
Are you doing that? You're doing that?
Well, I don't
Okay.
think you know what I've got coming
Oh,
up.
I don't know what you have coming up.
I have a show coming up in. Yeah, I don't know. I'll just let you do it.
Oh, see, I'm gonna
I'll just let you do it, and I'll just say adios, much fuckos, because I have a show on September 27th, but I still don't have the details yet. I just know it's in Decatur at the something or other.
And don't forget to come to our bi-weekly open mics. First and
Sweet, it's
third
by. I
Tuesday.
didn't know it was by.
No, Nolan's is bi-weekly at 8.
So's is yours.
No, ours
No.
is not. Nolan's
Ours is
is
not
bi-weekly
bi-weekly.
every other.
Wax Wings isn't every other week.
No, ours is every first and third.
That's every other
Tuesdays.
week.
No, it's not.
No,
'cause
it's
some months
not.
have 3 weeks in, or 5 weeks in them.
Okay,
so then
that's
it's
not
every first and
common.
third. Well,
It is common.
if you say bi-weekly, yours is going to be on off weeks of ours at some
Yeah,
point.
there's going to be times when you have shows and we don't.
Okay, genius.
Oh my God.
Autism. Look
Fuck
at the
both of you.
calendar and
Fuck
fuck
both
all the
of
way
you.
off, Nolan. So
Both of the shows are bi-weekly. They happen every other week.
No, our show
no,
doesn't
I'm
happen
going to
every
prove
other
you
week.
wrong
With-
later.
with,
But let me just shut your face.
Random occurrences where they won't happen every other week because 2
No,
months
yours
out
are
of the year
gonna
have
be
5
off
weeks.
our week pretty soon. Just shut your face hole and look at the calendar. Anyway, from the Swan, we have our Wax Wings open mic every first and third Tuesday at the Wax Wings. What? No, shut up, Nolan. At Wax Wings Brewing Company in Kalamazoo, Michigan. It starts at 7 p.m. So if you're a comedian and you want to reach out and be on, let us know. Or otherwise, just come and hang out with us because it's freaking super cool place to be. Then we have Nolan John Cox comedy every other Wednesday.
No, did you cut my mic?
You just said every other. Yours is bi-weekly. So every other will not be first and third.
Correct.
I'm going to prove you wrong because some of them have 5 weeks in and
I'm
you're
well
going to
aware
still
that
have
October
another
has 5 weeks.
Yeah, so then it's going to be off weeks. But anyway, every other
It also depends on when the first lands.
Exactly. At 1871 Tap Room in Plainwell, Michigan. So reach out
Old school
to John
comedy.
Cock Comedy if you want to be on that or, all the things. So that room's super cool. The venue's super fun. Yeah, and that's what's up with open mics. And we have our next Slap Your Tail comedy show, Comedy at the Creek at the Cricket in Battle Creek in their upstairs comedy lounge. Pretty cool place. That will be Friday, September 19th at 7 p.m. Doors at 8:30. What?
The show's at 9.
9 p.m. Whoops, I read wrong from my doors open at 8:30. The show starts at 9. And on that lineup, we have Alexa Stanton, Devron Thomas, Marcus Cusick, Joseph Johnson, and it is hosted by the one and only, our friend, the best podcaster in the whole wide world who never makes mistakes, the Beeve Man. And that's all I got to say from the Swan. Bye.
That's all I've got to say about that.
That's all I've got to say.
That's all you got to say.
That's all I've got to say.
This is the next show I'm headlining and producing. Next scheduled one. That's November 20th, and it's called Funny Old Farts. Myself, Walt Gottlieb, David Yakeley, and Sandy Bernstein. 4 funny old farts.
Yeah, there's a possibility someone's going to die at that show.
It's
And
almost guaranteed.
the
You're gonna
odds,
die of laughter.
yeah, the odds are David Yeagley, because he's the oldest. He's like 70 something, 76 maybe.
Oh, I'm gonna
Oh,
put
he looks
bets on
good for
someone else.
70 something.
He looks anemic.
I'm gonna put bets on someone else just to up the ante.
This guy's got hepatitis.
That's in Hanover,
This guy's got
Pennsylvania.
diabetes. And this one's got Parkinson's.
Diabetes.
You're funny.
Parkinson's.
Yeah, so that's, and I'm going to start printing up my flyers real soon now, because now I got the QR code this evening, so I can.
Whoa.
I'm gonna put the QR code on here. That's what I do. Is I print the flyers and I put a QR code on the front, and on the back I put the bios of all the people.
Oh.
Ooh, look at
Ooh,
that
front and
two-sided
back.
magic.
Wow.
Yeah.
Good stuff there.
Excellent.
Good stuff there. It's some fine craftsmanship.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Thank you.
wow.
I designed that flyer myself.
Fantastic.
Oh, we should give a shout out to our friend Jackie Martling, because we've had lots of fun with him lately, and he needs us to start spreading the word that Jackie Martling is out there.
He will never die.
He will never die.
The guy that was on Coffee with the Dog today, he's also friends with Jackie.
Cool. Yeah.
But when Jackie texts him, he doesn't call him a queer or a fag or a homo. So they're not really close friends.
I guess not.
Probably not.
Because he called me a queer. He likes me.
Yay. He likes
Yay.
you.
Yeah. I'm
All right.
family.
Good night.
All righty. Well, anyway, that's the end of the show. I will now play the outro.
Salute to Nolan's penis.